Good morning. Join me for a brief morning practice at the pool. I've recorded this at the Racket Club pool in downtown Asheville. So let's start off in hands and knees. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and find a neutral spine. So neutral means belly up and in, head toward the front of your mat, tailbone toward the back. So it's good to know where neutral is. And then we'll pull the belly in, round the low back, round the upper back, let the head and neck go down. And then reverse directions, head comes up, extend the upper back, extend the lower back, sit bones come up. We exhale as we start to round, trying to articulate the spine, head and neck goes down. Inhale as you lift, extend through the upper back, extend through the lower back, tailbone lifts. And then continue to do this both directions, both rounding and extending. And notice where your body feels mobile. Notice where your body feels maybe a little bit more stuck. And our goal here is to get movement in all the parts of the spine and not over move in the parts that move easily, but try to move in those parts that feel a little bit more stuck. For me, I'm working on shoulder extension or thoracic extension, but you might be working in a different area that feels a little bit more stuck. And then come back to neutral spine, and we're going to do a balance and core work. So extend the right arm forward and the left leg back. Try to keep the gaze down in that neutral spine. And switch sides. Left arm, right leg. If that's too much for you, you could keep the leg grounded on the mat. And switch sides. Right arm, left leg. Belly in. Try not to arch the spine here. And then other side. Left arm, right leg. Neutral spine. Let's do one more on each side. So we're working on spinal stability when we're doing this. And then we're going to come into a rotation. So I'm going to bring the left hand to the center, extend the right arm up and over, trying to rotate the spine, maybe look up, and then sweep that right arm through. We're not going to go all the way down, just coming through to open up the thoracic spine in this direction. And then sweep the right arm up, maybe rotate a little bit more, and sweep the right arm through, and right arm up. Inhale, and exhale, sweep through. And one more time, inhale up, and exhale, sweep through. And switch hands. So now the right hand will come to the center, the left arm will lift up and rotate the spine. And then bring the left arm through. And left arm up and rotate. And left arm through. Try to keep the neck long. Open up a little bit more each time maybe. Left arm through, and one more time. And up. And left arm through. Good. And then let's come to downward facing dog. So walk the hands forward a little bit more. Curl the toes under. And lift the hips up. See if you can tilt the sit bones up and back and press the knees towards straight. Maybe there's a slight bend in them. Press the arms down and forward and lengthen through the spine. Take a few breaths, and if you need to bend one knee at a time to press the other heel down, that's a good opener for the back of the heel cord. And then from here, let's walk the feet forward and walk the hands back and come into Uttanasana. Hands could be on the floor. if that's okay for your spine. They could be up a little higher. It's best to keep the spine long. And if you feel any tenderness in the low back, maybe don't go so far. Maybe just bend the knees a little bit and work on stretching the length of the hamstrings out, wherever that feels right for you. And then let's bend the knees so we can walk the hands forward again and walk the feet back to downward facing dog. Find the basic shape. Legs are working towards straight, arms are working towards straight. Front thighs are coming back. Rib cage is kept in. And try to relax the neck. So we want to use the strength of the arms and shoulders and not overly tense up in the neck for this. And then let's bend the knees and come down to child's pose. Extend the arms forward, head and neck come down. If that is okay, if your head doesn't come down, you can either stack your arms and use your hands or forearms as a pillow, or you might bring a blanket or something underneath the head. And walk your hands back and press up. And that's what we'll finish with today for our morning practice. Namaste.